Hi everyone, welcome back to Rohit IT Solutions. Today, we're talking about something that affects all of us, cybersecurity in 2025. Hackers are smarter than ever, but the truth is, most cyber attacks don't happen because hackers are too advanced. They happen because of simple mistakes people make every day. So in this video, I'll share the 7 most common cybersecurity mistakes and how you can avoid them. Let's get started. Most small business owners believe this. Hackers only attack big companies, not me. Mistake first, believing small businesses aren't targeted. But here's the truth, small businesses are actually the favorite targets. Why? Because they don't have big IT teams. They don't invest heavily in security, and hackers know it. Think about it. Even a small shop, a bakery, or a consultancy stores customer data, payment details, or employee records. On the dark web, all of that is money. And research shows nearly half of cyber attacks are aimed at small businesses. So, being small doesn't protect you. It paints a bigger target on your back. Focus. Don't ignore this. Let me tell you a quick story. A small business owner, let's call him Arjun, was running a retail shop. Busy day, customers coming in, payments, invoices, everything digital. But Arjun had one habit. He used the same password everywhere. His email, his online banking, even the software he used for customer orders. It was simple, easy to remember. His shop name and 123. Now, somewhere across the world, a hacker ran a program called a brute force bot. These bots don't guess one password at a time. They try millions every second. And in less than 3 minutes, Arjun's Chopin 2-3 feet was cracked. The hacker didn't stop there. He went into Arjun's email, found invoices, supplier details, even client records. Then he used that same password to log into the bank account. Within hours, money was gone, customer trust was destroyed, and Arjun had no idea what even happened. That's mistake second, weak passwords. But here's the twist. What if Arjun had added MFA, multi-factor authentication? The hacker cracks the password, tries logging in, but suddenly a message pops up on Arjun's phone. Approve login. Without Arjun's phone, the hacker is locked out. End of story. That's the power of MFA. It's like a second lock on your door. Even if the thief has the key, he still can't get in without the code. So here's the truth. Weak passwords are not just a risk, they're a disaster waiting to happen. One slip, one lazy password, and everything you built could be gone overnight. Don't let your business be the next story. One of the biggest mistakes businesses make, skipping updates. Every time you hit remind me later on a software update, you're leaving the door wide open for hackers. Think about it. Those updates aren't just about new features. They're patches for critical security holes. Hackers literally sit and wait for companies to delay updates, then exploit those weaknesses. It's like having a broken lock on your front door, and instead of fixing it, you just say, "I'll do it tomorrow." Meanwhile, thieves are already testing the handle. Skipping updates has led to some of the world's biggest cyber attacks. All because someone thought, this update can wait. So here's the fix. Turn on automatic updates wherever possible. Make patching part of your weekly IT checklist. And don't forget your security software and firewalls. They need updates too. Small habit, big protection. Don't let laziness become your weakest link. Here's a nightmare scenario. You wake up one morning, open your laptop, and realize everything is gone. Customer data, invoices, financial records, wiped out by a crash, or worse, encrypted by ransomware. And then comes the real horror. You never kept a backup. This single mistake can destroy years of hard work in seconds. It's like running a shop and watching it burn down overnight, only to realize you never had insurance. The truth is, systems fail, hackers attack, and accidents happen more often than you think. Believing it won't happen to us is the fastest way to go out of business. Here's what smart businesses do. Keep at least 3 copies of critical data. Live, local, and offsite. Automate backups so you're never relying on memory. And most importantly, test your backups. Because a backup you can't restore is useless. Skipping backups isn't saving time or money, it's gambling your entire future. And in cybersecurity, the odds are never in your favor. Mistake number 5. Poor network security. Think about this. Your office Wi-Fi is running on the same password it had since installation. The router never updated. And the guest Wi-Fi, it's the same network your staff use for work. This is exactly what hackers look for. An unsecured network is like leaving your front door wide open. Once they're in, They can monitor traffic, steal credentials, or even move into your servers without you noticing. It usually starts small. A visitor connects, maybe a contractor with a compromised laptop. That one device becomes the entry point. From there, attackers spread silently until one day you're locked out of your own systems or your customer data is on the dark web. That's why network security is not optional. Separate your guest Wi-Fi, change default router passwords, keep your firmware updated, and use strong encryption. These steps don't take much, but ignoring them can cost you everything. Mistake number 6. Having no incident response plan. Most small businesses think, we'll deal with it if something happens. Here's the truth. Without a plan, even a tiny issue can spiral into a full-blown disaster. Picture this: one employee clicks on a phishing email, malware spreads, nobody knows who to call, what to shut down, or how to respond. Precious hours are wasted in confusion. And during that time, attackers are stealing data, locking systems, and demanding ransom. It's not the attack that destroys a business, it's the lack of preparation. Big companies survive breaches because they rehearse their response: who isolates the servers, who contacts customers, who restores from backups. Small businesses without a plan usually end up offline for days, sometimes permanently. Creating an incident response plan doesn't require a huge budget. It's as simple as knowing who to call first, documenting the immediate steps to contain an attack, and practicing it so when something happens, your team reacts fast instead of freezing. Cyber incidents are inevitable. Chaos doesn't have to be. Plan now or panic later. Mistake number 7. Ignoring employee training. Most cyber attacks don't start with firewalls or servers. They start with people. One careless click, one weak password, one USB plugged in without thinking, and suddenly the whole network is compromised. Here's the thing. Employees are either your strongest defense or your biggest weakness. And when businesses skip training, they're basically betting on luck. Imagine this: a staff member gets an email that looks like it's from the boss. It says, "Please transfer payment to this urgent account." Without training, they panic, they act fast, and in minutes, thousands of dollars are gone. No hacker had to break in. The door was open from the inside. But with even basic awareness, spotting phishing emails, using strong passwords, reporting suspicious activity, employees can stop attacks before they start. Training doesn't have to be boring or expensive. Short sessions, real-life examples, even monthly reminders make a huge difference. Because in cybersecurity, your team isn't just users, they're your frontline defenders. Ignore their training and you're fighting blind. So, we've seen the biggest cybersecurity mistakes that small businesses make. But the good news? Fixing them isn't rocket science. Use strong passwords and MFA. Don't let attackers walk in through the front door. Keep systems updated and backups ready. So even if disaster strikes, you're never starting from zero. Invest in employee training because your people are your strongest defense. Set up a proper firewall, block threats before they even reach you, and always have an incident response plan because being prepared is half the battle. These small steps can save your business from big losses. Cybersecurity isn't about fear, it's about being smart and staying one step ahead. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Rohit IT Solutions for more cybersecurity and IT tips. Stay safe online, and I'll see you in the next video.